So I want to do a quick response or a part two for my prayer on the internet as content, like I did on my last walk there. I don't think prayer should be content, and I explained my position there. But on my last video, but I do think prayer can exist online as comments because it stays within the bounds of communication. What will usually happen is someone on like Twitter or Facebook or other social media platforms will post a prayer request. And I think that's important because that still keeps it social. They're requesting that the people who follow them pray, that pray for a need that they're experiencing in their life, whether it's healing or whether it's just for provision. They're asking people to pray with them and pray for them, that kind of thing. I think that's great. I don't see any problem with that. That's not making prayer the content. That's using the communication system that any given social media site or service provides. It's using that as a way to communicate it. The same way you would, use a phone line. Same way you would use, letters if you had to. You would be letting people know that you require prayer, letting people know that you'd like them to join you in prayer. What I do think needs to happen if we're going to do prayer online like this, and I do think Christians should be doing this. If anyone's following me on Twitter and they've asked for prayer, they know that if I see you, put a post on asking for prayer, I pray for you in the comment section. I pray for you immediately. It's a gut reaction. If you see people asking for prayer on the internet, as a Christian, you should be praying in the comments the second you see it. It can be quick. It can just be, solidarity, but like make it an actual prayer. Do it in the actual comments so people can see you praying, so that the people who are doing the post can get that notification of prayer when they check their notifications to see what's happening with that post. I think that's very important. But what should be happening, though, is that Christians who are doing that, if their prayer gets answered one way or the other, like maybe they're asking for healing for a person who's about to die and the person dies, well, then that prayer should be taken off the internet, or that post should be taken off the internet, not because you don't want people to know, but you don't want people praying for healing of a dead person who clearly God has, taken them to heaven. That's futile prayer. And that's something that I think needs to be kind of standardized. There's no real way to do that, but it should just be common sense that if you're praying about something and, it doesn't need to be prayed for anymore, remove that original post and maybe put a new one updating everyone. You updated everyone with the need to prayer, update everyone with the answer of that prayer as well. It'll help build the church in faith. And past that, to try and not turn the comments themselves into content. What's happening when you respond to a request for prayer on a social media site is you're locking in on the social part of social media, and that's key with prayer. Prayer is supposed to be communication. It's not supposed to be media, and the social part of social media can be made to help with that and to facilitate prayer. But the second we put it into the media part of social media, that's where it becomes a problem for the reasons I listed in my last video. Hope that clears it up.